zelf bemerk. Zolang ik al van jou kan heen, zoals kan uitzet in mijn leven. Kan niet wachten, is die kracht wat mijn hart krijgt. Stem die donker zonder jou, als de kaars met dat wordt nou. Want jij is mijn alles, alles, alles. Jij is mijn alles, alles, alles. Jij is niet mijn vriendje, jij is mijn liefde. Jij is niet mijn liefde, jij is mijn hart. Jij is niet mijn hart, jij is mijn liefde. Jij is niet mijn liefde, jij is mijn alles, alles. Mijn alles, alles. Jij is niet mijn vriendje, jij is mijn liefde. Jij is niet mijn liefde, jij is mijn hart. Jij is niet mijn hart, jij is mijn liefde. Jij is niet mijn liefde, jij is mijn alles, alles. Mijn alles, alles.
I say 1 2 1 2 Lekker. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ek sien almal is lekker gesellig. Dis baie nice. Just before I kickstart our event, so I'm going to switch a lot between languages. And we're very blessed to actually have interpreters. They're right there at the back. So they've asked me if you need someone to interpret van Afrikaans na Engels. They have like headsets and they just would like you to please put up your hand. If you need, I gaan nie te veel switch nie though, but I will switch here and there, and I believe the speakers that are also going to be on the stage will be doing the same. So as we get that going, I'm going to get the house rules out of the way, and then I'm going to introduce myself. If you go, I know on that side, on my right, if you go out there and you turn left, that is where the bathrooms are, and I also believe that there are bathrooms that side as you came in. I'm also going to ask during the evening, kyk, julle like amazing. Julle like prachtig. Julle is beautiful. Yeah. You guys are beautiful. So what I want you to do is to please, when you take photos, right, and you put them on social media, please hashtag them potatoes2050. So what the hashtag does is, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if I go tonight and I lie in my bed, I'm like, and I just want to reminisce about tonight, I type it in the search engine, hashtag potatoes2050, I will see all the pictures that were hashtagged with that hashtag that you took and you put on social media, all right? So hashtag potatoes2050. I'm also just going to ask that, ladies and gentlemen, we just please, just out of respect of the people that are going to speak here in front, just please put your cell phone on silent or switch it off. Put it on silent or on vibrate. You can also do that. All right. Excellent. I believe that everybody has their headsets for interpreting, and then we can formally kick this off. All right. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Thabiso Kambule. Now, I am a radio presenter on Jacaranda FM, and I absolutely love what I do. It is an honor and a privilege for me to be here tonight because I am only used to what I do, and that is being in studio in front of a mic, and I get to speak to millions of people that I don't really get to see. But tonight is such a privilege and an honor for me to be here to actually see some of the people that I sometimes speak to. But more so here, I was talking to my boss on my way to work, and that is here. And he was like, and you know what, okay, jy gaan seker nou met die beste aartappel grappies opkom. En ek sê nee, ek dink jy gaan dit doen nie, maar hy sê toe nou vir my, moet net asseblief nie inchip nie. I hope you don't roast in your suit. Hy het vir my sulke goedjies gesê en ek sê nee. When I thought of potatoes, I thought about I want to be a Simba Chippy. Dis altyd wat ek hoor. I want to be a Simba Chippy. But I think thinking about this last night, I actually went into a very quiet place and I thought, man, the gentlemen and the ladies that are sitting here remind me of faith like potatoes. And it really touched me inside to think of it that, man, you go through all of these processes, right? And you have to believe that whatever you plant will produce, and basically you guys get to feed a nation. So I think put a hand together for yourself for the work that you do, because it's amazing. It's amazing. Faith like potatoes indeed. All right, just formally welcoming our guests tonight, our participants, as well as our award recipients, and also a very special welcome to the members of the main sponsor, Syngenta. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. You guys absolutely look amazing. I'm going to do this again. Please give yourselves a round of applause. You look like prachtig, man. Wow. Wow. Absolutely beautiful. All right. Kickstarting the evening off, I'm going to ask that Jan van Sail please join me on the stage for a table prayer.
Ons sluit net die oë. Ons dierbare Heer en Hemelvader, baie dankie vir die wonderlike voorreg, o Heer, wat ons het om elke dag, soos iemand vroeger gesê het, Rudy gesê het, in u tuin te kan werk. Vader, ek wil vra dat u asseblief hierdie hande seën, wat u die voedsel vir ons voorbereid. O Heer, wil u elkeen van hierdie liggame seën wat dit eet. Wil u gee dat die krag wat ons daaruit sal ontvang, sal wees tot seën en tot eer en verheerliking van u naam. Vader, seën ons om tot seën te wees, lei ons in hierdie verrigtinge en vorm ons tot eer van u wil. Amen.
Amen and amen. I love those words. Yeah. And Isatain. That's absolutely beautiful. Now, as you guys are eating, I have a bit of a story to share that I'm very proud to share in moments like these. Ons eet, dis gesellig, dis lekker, ons drink 'n wyntjie, baie baie lekker. And everybody's having fun. So, with the work that I do at Jacaranda FM, I got the privilege and the honor to actually sit around the table with the one and only Nelson Mandela. Right? So, with that, it was quite a beautiful moment because prior to that, I spoke to my grandmom. And I told my grandmom that I have a special father and he's my everything, man. And I want to be just like him. So my grandma was like, and why would you want to be just like your father? Why don't you want to be someone greater? And I was like, okay, cool. That is actually it, you know. So this moment came back to me where we were sitting around the table with Nelson Mandela. And I was joined by Rian van Heerden, Diane Broederik was also there, and Zelda was also there. So it was really a beautiful moment as we as the media just joined him for something to eat dinner. And everybody got their 10 minutes with Mandela, and it was Tabiso's turn to get his 10 minutes with Madiba. So thinking back to the moment when I told my granny that, hey, I'm going to be just like my dad, and my granny was like, and why don't you want to be greater than your dad? I was like, man, he's a gentleman of amazing stature, Nelson Mandela. I'm going to tell him that I'll be greater than him. I know, joke. So I sit down and I have my 10 minutes with Madiba. And at the end of it, I say to Madiba, Tata, I'm going to be greater than you. So in the amazing Madiba style that he would do, he starts first by chuckling and say, Taviso, if you want to be greater than me, you will have to spend 29 years in jail. So as you enjoy your food, it just brought about this memory to me that, we had a great Nelson Mandela that really paved the way. And I think we sit here as a nation because of him. And at that, I would love for you guys to enjoy the food. And then we will commence with the formalities in a bit. Thank you so much. that you enjoyed your starters. We are going to be proceeding with the formalities. And then also just a kind reminder, if you are taking any photos and you're putting them on social media, please do hashtag them. Hashtag them potatoes2050. That is the hashtag potatoes2050. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the time of the presentation of Chip's best article. And I am going to call on Andre Labaskachny, campaign lead, potatoes and subtropical fruit, Syngenta, and also Lynette Lowe, editor, Chips magazine, to please join me on stage.
Evening, everyone. Before we do the handover, I'm just going to give a little bit of an overview of how we got to tonight's awards. The articles that we considered all came from our 2021 and 2022 editions of Chips. That is a total of 10 issues, 10 magazines. 6 in 2021 and 4 of them this year. We didn't consider the last 2. So we evaluated in excess of 60 articles, all of a highly technical nature, but written in a way that is understandable for our producers. They were narrowed down to 12 articles, and eventually we got to the 5 awards that we are going to hand over tonight. Die 4 hoofkriteria wat gebruik is om die artikels te beoordeel is eerstens die formaat, en hier is nou belangrike inligting vir almal wat skryf vir Chips en wat graag ietsie wil wen volgende jaar. So ons kyk na formaat, is die paragrawe sinvol, is daar opskrifte gebruik in die teks, vloei die inligting logies, is daar goeie agtergrond gegee, metodiek, is daar lekker bespreking en 'n gevolgtrekking. Dan natuurlik die doodsteek van enige skrywer se werk, grammatika. Ons kyk na korrekte spelling, goeie grammatika, goeie sinskonstruksie. Baie belangrike aspek daarvan is aanbieding, omrede Chips 'n tydskrif is wat deur navorsers, tegnisi, besigheidsmense en produsente gelees word, is die aanbieding geweldig belangrik. So artikels moet interessant wees, dit moet lekker lees, dit moet lekker vloei, dit moet wetenskaplik wees, dit moet populêr wees, moeilike begrippe moet verstaanbaar oorgedra word. En die laaste kriteria is, hoe is die artikels toegelig met grafika en foto's? Maak die foto's sin, gee dit beter betekenis aan die artikel. Ja, dis die lot. So, die eerste 5 plekke ontvang vanjaar sertifikate en ons hoofwenner, ons oorhoofse wenner ontvang 'n geldelike toekenning van R10,000 en 'n reisvouchertjie van Syngenta. Kom ons skop af. So in the 5th place, we have Michael Holloway, Kes Murray, and Julian Conrad from GEOS South Africa for their article on managed aquifer recharge. Unfortunately, they are not here tonight, so we will send their certificates to them. In die 4de plek, en ek weet sy is hier, Chantal Duraan, vir haar artikel. Waar is sy? Daar kom sy. Dit was die kortste artikel wat ons oorweeg het, maar verskriklik interessant ook, oor Sclerotinia verwelk. In die derde plek, sy kan, ek dink sy's ook nie hier nie, is professor Hanneleen Du Plessis van Noordwes Universiteit en haar artikel het gehandel oor tota absoluta weerstandbiedendheid. Sy's nie hier nie, nou. Tweede plek, professor Martin Stein van die Universiteit van Pretoria vir sy artikel oor weerdata wat ingespan word vir besproeiingsskedulering.
Hey y'all, sound me funky y'all. Come on, go get funky.
Blyk my nie hy sien nie. Ja, ons hoop ons wenner is hier. Okay, so eerste plek gaan aan Jamie Jansen van Vuren van die aardappelsertifiseringsdiens. Hy sien.
Jamie, you are indeed simply the best. Let's give him another round of applause. All right, from simply the best to simply the best of musos. They are called the muses. Ek kyk nou so vir Willie, ons het so 'n inside joke. Dis 'n bietjie van 'n inside joke wanneer dit kom by sulke musos. Maar ja, ek het ook eens 'n band gehad. I had a band. We called ourselves 999 megabytes. Till today, we didn't get 1 gig. So it's so it's quite sad. It's quite sad. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me get off this stage and welcome the professionals on this stage that are going to be doing an amazing job and also entertaining us. The Muses, the stage is yours. Enjoy. 2. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's please give them another round of applause. Ek het amper gevoel asof dit 'n episode is van Boer soek 'n vrou, maar dit is nie. Dit is nie. All right, I'm just going to ask the gentleman to please just help me with the podium to get it on the stage as we proceed with our formalities. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so did you enjoy the music?
Come on.
They were amazing.
Gonna get
They were
funky.
amazing. They were truly amazing. All right, continuing with, of course, the formalities. I would like to call on stage and to also, before I do that actually, just announce that this is the presentation of the Solanum Tuberosum Meritum Awards. I would like to call on J.F. van der Merwe, who is the chairperson of Potatoes SA, and then also Dr. Ben Pieterse, who is the chairperson of the Potato Industry Development Trust.
Walk that
Please
dog,
join me on stage.
Play that bass, boy. Come on. Hey. Come on. Come on. You come to dance. Did you come to have a good time? I know I did. Come on. Hey. Come on, come on. Put your body ready. Funky. Funky. Funk, 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 funky. Funk, 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 funky. Funky, funky, funky. Play that bass, baby. Hey, y'all. Come on now. Hey. Oh. Come on. Put your hands together. Yes, I'll take you there. Come and funky.
Thank you. Tabisa, just remember I told you so. Right. Okay. The Solanum tuberosum, it's an award for excellent performance. It's the highest award conferred in the potato industry. This award is conferred for the individuals or organization who or which, by means of their excellent performance, make an exceptional contribution to the success of the potato industry in striving to play a leadership role in sustainable potato production in South Africa. Those who receive this reward are honored by the potato industry for their sustained performance and devotion in the interest of all role players. It needs to be stated that this is definitely the highest award that anybody can achieve, and we need to acknowledge everybody that has been called out under this award. So please bear with me. First name that I've got on the list is Van Miller. Van Miller has passed away. I'm not sure, Andre Kutsia. Can't say anything. Will you be able to come receive the reward on his behalf? Is Andre around? Okay, second, sorry? Okay. Okay, goed. Kom ons let's Andre, when you're ready, you can come around. Let's call the next person on the list. Okay, Andre, thank you. I see you have managed to arrive. Okay. The next person on my list, Dr. Finny Niederwiese. In my mind, the next person is definitely too young to actually receive it already, but Jan van Zyl. Okay, we see Jan is returning from the bar. He'll be with us just now.
Oh, darling, could you love me tonight? Oh, darling, let me hold you tight. Starlight, star bright. Could you love me tonight? Oh, darling, 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 could you love me tonight?
Okay, and the next person on the list, I would also want to be in the picture. Where is he? I think he's standing next to you, Ben. Jay van der Merwe.
Oh, darling, let me hold you tight. Starlight, star bright. Would you love me tonight? Oh, darling, love me tonight. Your smiling faces on earth like stars. I can't tell you how much precious you are. It's so sweet, I'm here to stay. I love you most days. Just between us there is a feeling, baby. Oh, darling, could you love me tonight? Oh, darling, let me hold you tight.
Dank je, Thabiso.
Could you love me tonight?
Lekker. We also had awards the other day at Jacaranda FM. And I won the award of being the most secretive person at the office. I cannot tell you how elated I was. Right. Sorry, iemand het dit nou daar gekry. Hy het gedrop. Ek weet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, moving on with the formalities. It is now the part where we have the Syngenta National Potato Farmer of the Year Award. Hier gaat ons, Willie.
Okay. So this is the event we've been waiting for. Okay. I'm just going to quickly give you an overview of the criteria, maybe just the selection process as well. I think we had a very scientific approach that we've seen yesterday from the seed growers' perspective. What we need to understand from the table producers, or let's call it the commercial potato producers side, is that there are a lot of soft criteria also responsible for creating the best farmer. And the first thing that we wanted to do is not to just have the largest farmers, the biggest farmers, or the guys with the most capital and those type of things. So in other words, for us to be able to create a balanced approach, we had to complete a number of selection criteria, which included a few of the softer, well, a lot of the softer issues for that matter. So first thing is the contenders were basically selected from the different regions. They were nominated from the regions. They were also nominated from market agencies for performance, and also then from the processing industry. So the names that we've got that participated were selected from quite a diverse group as well. So we basically used 4 major criteria, and I'm glad that I didn't need to write this exam, because the 4 major criteria actually had 80 points of scoring in it. Luffy, I don't know if you guys had an influence in all those points, but okay, so the first one was the efficient use of resources. I'm not going to go into much more detail than that, but it basically showed indication that they had good fertilizer application models, good spray programs, everything that you can have that is properly documented, obviously within the right type of noting as well. Then the second thing is in terms of marketing, knowledge in terms of markets, the level of informedness, and also communication with either the buyers from the processing side or the market agent, and basically just understanding how to manage their pricing principles. Then the third criteria was sustainability. The bigger soft skills come in. The approach in terms of personnel management, the way that they handle their chemicals, just the whole ability for them to actually manage all the risks on the farm and also create a positive and a sustaining environment for the people around them. But then also on that specific criteria, also looking at continuity, family continuity, erfopvolging in daai proses. You can have sustainability as far as you want to, but in terms of management capacity, you need to know when to hand over, when to release, and when to move along. And then the last point that we used, fourth point was financial evaluation. And for that purpose, we used financial reporting, quality of financial reporting, record keeping, and everything that worked along with that. Okay, so I think, do I need to work through the panel as well now? Okay, so the panel members, can I call them out? The panel members, okay, Andre is on stage, then Lofi Brand from ABSA. Can you also come to the stage for us? Nico Wagner. Nico was a previous winner of the Farmer of the Year contest. Then George Barnett, also a previous winner of the Farmer of the Year contest. And then we had Dr. Johan van Deventer, also as a panelist.
Right, thank you, Willie. And thank you very much. Now, I've done a bit of research in terms of how long Syngenta has been sponsoring the National Potato Farmer of the Year, and actually this is an award that Syngenta has been involved with since the formation of Syngenta. Now, why is this so important for us to be involved? And if we look at the criteria, they really do match the values of Syngenta. If we're looking at, for example, at the agronomy aspects that the finalists were evaluated on today, really they are evaluated on the progressive agronomy, and this really is part of our core as Syngenta being an R&D company, to provide and continually find new solutions for our growers as a whole. Then also, important factor, stewardship. We all have seen over the last 2 days that the population is growing, but we only have one planet and only so much farming environment that we need to manage for the future. And this is really an important criteria for us in terms of ensuring that we are able to feed the nation and feed also the growing population, not just in South Africa, but also in Southern Africa and ultimately the world. And then last but not least, marketing and the quality of the food. It doesn't help producing poor food. You need to provide good quality, nutritious food. And certainly from these values, I think we are very, very proud as Syngenta for sponsoring this award today. Now, you might be wondering what the award is, and we thought it would be a very good idea to, with all the hard work that our growers are putting into their operations, to reward them with a bit of free time and award them with a travel award. So all the finalists that we're going to call up tonight will receive a travel award, which they can use in their spare time. I also, before calling up the finalists, want to mention this is not just about one individual. We all know that farming enterprise really is a group effort to be successful. So I would like to ask that when I announce the names, that you can also please bring your partners as well as your business associates with on the stage to receive the awards that we're handing out tonight. So, all right, perfect. Good. So
just before the announcement, just to keep the suspense also a little bit, we've got comments that has been recorded from the participants from the judges' side that we're just going to play short video clips for you.
So ek dink nog steeds om aardappels te plant as 'n kuns, en dis 'n multidimensionele proses wat ek dink ongelooflike voorreg was om die ouens te sien hoe hulle dit doen, en op elke faset van hierdie hele produksiesisteem van die aardappels reg kry, besorg dat daar geld is om weer aardappels te plant, om die goed te bemark, en was dit 'n ongelooflike voorreg om te kan sien hoe hulle dit doen en hoeveel aandag hulle gee aan detail en die goed. Wat uitgestaan het van die keuringsproses en van die komitee wat deel was van dit, dink ek, dis die aardappelbedryf in Suid-Afrika kan enige ding wat na sy kant toe kom, sal hy deurstaan. Ons het ongelooflike kundigheid, ons het goeie mense in al hierdie fasette van die finansiering tot by die ouens wat dit al gedoen het en die bemarking en alles van dit. En ek dink die aardappelbedryf is op 'n baie veilige en op 'n baie goeie plek, ongeag al die gedoe van buite af terugkom. Wat uitgestaan het van die meeste van die produsente is het gesê die aandag wat hulle gee aan detail om dit suksesvol te doen, maar bo alles die rentmeesterskap, en daar's baie gesprekke ook altyd oor volhoubaarheid en arbeid en hulpbronbestuur en die goeders, en ek dink net dis hierdie is nie net sê nie, dis net mooi stories, ou kon dit nou in aksie sien hoeveel rentmeesterskap die ouens vat om hulle hulpbronne op te pas, om die grond en die water en die mense en te beskerm en uit te brei en te gebruik vir die toekoms. En vir Syngenta natuurlik is aardappels baie belangrik. Dit was nog altyd belangrik en vorentoe dink ek dit gaan al hoe meer belangrik raak. Ons is in die besigheid om kos te voorsien. So kos gaan al hoe groter uitdaging raak met die populasie wat groei. So gaan al hoe meer kos produseer met minder hulpbronne, met minder insette. en ons is baie opgewonde oor die toekoms en die maniere hoe ons boere kan help om dit reg te kry. So aardappels gaan ons vorentoe baie belangrik wees. Dis 'n gewas waarop Syngenta self spesifiek baie werk doen, baie belê in navorsing en ontwikkeling van nuwe produkte en nuwe dienste en goeders wat in die pipeline is. En ons is opgewonde oor aardappels. Dit is 'n baie belangrike deel van ons besigheid en in die hele wêreld.
Wat vir my uitgestaan het met hierdie evaluasie is wel as ek terugkyk daarna, ek dink daar was 'n paar goed eintlik wat vir my uitgestaan het, maar en daar seker 'n paar wat ek geïdentifiseer het by elke enkele boer. En ek dink die eerste een is seker die elke produsent weet waar sy potensiaal en elke produsent weet waar sy potensiaal om te verbeter. 'n Ander aspek wat vir my uitgestaan het is die feit dat almal van hulle het uiters goeie verhoudinge met hulle arbeid. En almal van hulle is baie bewus van die waarde wat arbeid bring binne hulle besighede. Dan die bemarkingsaspek, ek baie duidelik dat almal van hulle presies weet waar die waarde is en geweldig baie tyd en effort insit in daai bemarkingsbesluit. En dis nie iets wat oornag geneem is nie, dis iets wat oor jare wat daai besluite gemaak word. En dan die laaste ding dink ek is seker die passie. Elke enkele een van hierdie produsente toon geweldige passie vir hulle besigheid en ek dink dis dan ook waar die sukses daarvan vandaan kom, is daai passie wat elkeen uitstraal vir sy besigheid.
Wat 'n voorreg was dit gewees om die jaar se finaliste te beoordeel. Ek dink as ek 'n goue draadjie moet deurtrek deur hulle almal, sal ek sê die pyn van dissipline. Vandat jy die gedagte kry om te besluit, jy wil begin aardappels plant. Die finansiële beplanning, jou hand in die grond steek, as jy trekker die implement haak, dan moet jy dissipline handhaaf. En om dissipline te handhaaf op elkeen van daai vlakke, is dit nie fisies pynlik nie, maar dit kos effort, dit kos moeite. Om vas te byt en nog steeds onder druk die regte besluit te maak in enige omstandighede, verg dissipline. En die pyn daarvan nie net vir jou self as boer nie, maar die mense wat jou ondersteun. 'n Ou se vrou, die ondersteuningsnetwerk waarmee jy sit, speel 'n groot rol om jou deur te dra, om jou dissipline te hou. Elkeen van hierdie boere wat deelgeneem het, is daar uniekheid wat 'n ou kan vat en sê ek het dit by hom geleer en daarby geleer. En verseker kan dit 'n verskil maak in ou se bedryf. 'n Ou moet nooit te bang wees om elke dag iets by te leer nie. Dit maak 'n verskil in jou lewe. En dit gee af op mense wat naby aan jou is. En dit het weer 'n positiewe invloed op hulle wat weer 'n verskil gaan maak. 'n Ou moet gefokus bly in die tye van vandag. Ou kan nie links of regs kyk nie. Ou moet opkyk en glo in wat jy doen. Bly passievol daaroor en die res daarvan, die Hemelse Vader sal sorg en jou paaie gaan lei.
Ek dink eerstens wat baie belangrik vir my is die feit dat 'n mens kan deel wees van 'n bedryfsorganisasie soos Aardappels Suid-Afrika. Ek dink in die huidige toestand van landbou in Suid-Afrika is ons bevoorreg om 'n organisasie te kan deel wees wat vooruitstrewend is, wat vorentoe gaan en wat 'n visie het. En as huidige boer van die jaar was dit vir my 'n ongelooflike voorreg gewees om deel te kon gewees het van hierdie proses. Die totale reis van die inskrywing tot met die evaluering en so ook doen dit wat daarna gebeur het. Ek sit vandag hier as bevoorregde om te kan sê dat ek 4 boere besoek het hierdie jaar wat ingeskryf het vir boer van die jaar. En was dit vir my 'n voorreg om elkeen van daai 4 boere te kon besoek en die elkeen se uniekheid, se opregtheid en se passie vir hulle boerdery te kon beleef. En wil ek sê dat ieder en elke aardappelboer in hierdie land die moeite moet doen, want dit bly 'n ongelooflike groot voorreg om deel te wees van hierdie bedryf, om te kan deelneem aan hierdie kompetisie, want die blootstelling wat dit vir jou boerdery gee, die insig, die wysheid, die verbreeking van jou kennis, is fenomenaal. En sal ek dit vir enige boer aanbeveel om dit te doen. En was dit dan vir my 'n voorreg by elkeen van hierdie vier boere iets unieks te kan leer, wat ek weer eens na my boerdery toe kan neem om daar 'n verskil te maak. Die verhouding met hulle arbeid, die passievolheid wat hulle het met hulle boerdery, die ingesteldheid vir die natuur, die wyse waarop hulle hulle hulpbronne bestuur, en die liefde vir die saak waarvoor hulle dit doen.
Ja, so dit gee my nou 'n ongelooflike voorreg om die finaliste aan te kondig vir die aardappelprodusent van die jaar. So die eerste finalis wat ek graag wil aankondig, kom van die Sandveld. Meneer Albert de Villiers, kan jy asseblief vorentoe kom? Dan het ons die volgende finalis, al die pad van Baltimore, Limpopo, meneer Jaco Nel. Dan die volgende finalis wat ons het, al die pad van die Oos-Vrystaat, meneer Mani Groewe. And then last but not least, all the way from Christiana, Mr. Murray Thompson. So, there is, however, one winner that we will need to announce. However, you will need to wait just a little bit longer. So, I will hand over to Willie again, and we'll announce the winner a little bit later. Over to you, Willie.
Thank you, Christian. Just as a token of gratitude for our judges, I was reminded, though, just to mention that Nico, apologies, but it is noted that George is actually the longest reigning farmer of the year. By default, because it's 3 years now. Thank you everyone for your participation. The judges themselves, I'm going to ask Larissa just to hand me some gifts to hand over to you as well. Thank you. You are my one and only treasure. I gotta give you my love. I wanna be your only pleasure. Baby, we'll be together, always be together.
Excellent. Huge congratulations once again. Please, let's give them a round of applause. I was particularly touched by something that Niku said, and it's something that I'm seeing a lot of here. And that is that as a farmer, you need support. And that support mainly being the farmers' wives. So I really just want to take a moment and just celebrate them and applaud them for being there for the farmers. Please, let's give them a round of applause. It's absolutely amazing, man. I can imagine, yes, the discipline that you must have to be a farmer of potatoes. So that's amazing. I take my hat off for you. So you guys saw the finalists, but I'm quite interested to see what these finalists do. So we have a few videos of them. Ek glo die tekspan is reg vir my. Dan gaan ons 'n bietjie op die screens kyk what the finalists actually do on their farms, which is quite cool. Let's do this.
Ons werk ons maar met 'n fynere saantjie, so as jy windprobleme kry, dan omdat ons nie op-ert nie, kan jy baie gou, sê maar ons plant op 18 cm of wat ook al, gaan jy baie gou daai 50 mm verloor. So die nadeel wat jy het is omdat ons in die somer oes, waai daai knolle, die plant sit die knolle net te vlak te naby aan die grondoppervlak. Dan kry jy nou hitteskade en dan gewoonlik aardappelmot. Enige ding wat uitsteek vir groening is dan 'n groot probleem. So omdat ons hier op-ert, moet jy jou moer op die regte diepte sit en dan het soms nog genoeg grond ook om dan nou sy knolle en goed in te sit. So as ek vat windskade wat ons gehad het, is dit baie goue verskil tussen 'n 30 en 'n 50 ton opbrengs. Plantjie wat seer gekry het in die begin en dan net die goed, daar's te min spasie om in te groei. So ons moet maar in die begin met hom diep genoeg sit. Ons plant nou mos nou die jaar voordat ons aardappels plant. Eintlik uit 3 afjare word dekgewasse geplant. So dan die dekgewas voor die jaar voor ons aardappels oes word nou gewy tot ons nou happy is met die stoppe. En dan word ons plantkunsmis word dan nou uitgestrooi. Al die onkruid, winteronkruidjies word doodgespuit en dan gaan ons met 'n grop in met 'n roller wat dan nou daai grond losmaak. Die grop het 'n 200 mm graderblad op, so hy lig hele profiel lig hy dan nou en dan los ons daai materiaal op die boogrond. Dan ons planters kom met 'n lyk amper soos 'n skip se boeg wat dan nou daai materiaal oopkloof en dan sit hy mos nou sy moere in en dan maak hy hom weer toe, so daai wortels en die plantmateriaal lê dan nou op die walletjie en hy lê eintlik maar basies bo op die grond. En die moer lê dan in die skoon grond aan die onderkant, so daar's nie materiaal wat bo is wat dan nou onder by die moer lê nie. En dan kan daai aardappels groei dan nou in die skoon grond met die materiaal bo op wat dan nou vir hom dan nou beskerm. Ons het met die bewaringsbewerking het ons nou 3 metodes waarna ons kyk. Die een is 'n skaarploeg en dan die een is nou die rip wat ons nou voor die tyd net losmaak en dan tussen die rye rip. En dan het ons ook na die paraplou gekyk en dan het hulle 'n penetrometer, elektriese ene. En ons kon baie mooi gekyk het in jou grondprofiel. Waar ons op ons metode is hy tot op 550 mm is hy hele profiel groen. Hulle gee kodes, kleurkode vir elke waarde wat jy nou kry. So dan kan jy in jou grondprofiel kan jy kyk, hy lê rooi onder waar hy nou verdig is of sand verdig mos nou maar redelik. En dan daai 550 is groen. Waar al die ander goeders gee vir jou gemengde, veral met die paraplou, gemengde waardes. So as jy vat gronddeurligting en goed, is die proses wat ons nou gebruik is nou vir ons die beste. En dan sit jy met jou materiaal bo op die grond. Ons het 'n 4 jaar rotasie, waarvan ons dan mos nou 3 jare, soos ek nou praat van afjare. So ons sal soos die sirkel wat ons nou uitgehaal het, word nou April maand word hy rog geplant. En dan laat ons hom nou ryp raak en dan het ons nou beeste wat inkom en dan oes hulle nou net daai aartjies af. So dan hou ons die materiaal op die grond. Die jaar daarna het ons dan nou 'n multispesie dekgewas wat nou bestaan uit rog, koorrog, voergars en dan het ons ook 3 breëblaar lupine, canola en ons het serratella getoets. Ons gaan van daai kombinasies gaan ons die jaar nou weer 'n bietjie verander. En dis die tweede jaar, die derde jaar voor ons weer aardappels plant is voergars wat ons dan nou plant en laat wei. En so elke jaar het ons dan nou beeste wat inkom wat ons mee laat wei. En dan daai dekgewasse word met hoendermis groot gemaak. So ons het so 4 ton hoendermis wat ons dan nou strooi. En dan sal 'n ou maar dophou as 'n ou bietjie korrel moet bygee net om 'n bietjie meer biomassa daar te kry. Dan gee dit nou maar by dit. So dat ons probeer dan nou elke jaar iets met die grond doen in plaas van net laat lê. Hy het die hele tyd 'n cover ook dan nou op en ja, so dit het nou teweeggebring dat ons beesgetalle 'n bietjie kon lig en dan die klein aardappeltjies wat Simba nou nie gebruik nie, kan ons weer deur die voerkraal sit vir die kalvers wat ons dan nou gespeen het. So nou probeer ons maar alles gebruik. Ek voel partykeer 'n mens kan in plaas van Roundup is die beeste ook nou weer daar om van jou probleem bitterboelas en goed wat ons hier kry, kan hulle ook aan jou help om die goed dan nou minder te kry in plaas van spuit en so. So ek dink die pakkie werk net vir ons baie lekker saam as jy nou na die puzzle kyk. Is dit ek is opgewonde oor dat ons besig is om te bou. Ons in die plant voor as ons aardappels plant, sit ons ook dan nou trichoderma en mycorrhizas en goed in. En dan gebruik ons maar swamdoders soos 'n azoxystrobin wat ek glo dan heel wat sagter is op die natuur. Jy kan hom in 'n tankmengsel saam met jou spore en goeie sit. So dit is, ons het nou van die harde chemie het ons nou maar wegbeweeg om te kyk of ons nie net daai populasies van die trichodermas en die goeders dan nou kan bou nie. Wat ek ook nou wil kyk is in ons dekgewas jare voor ons aardappels plant om dalk 'n seed coating met jou gars te doen om te kyk of jy nie daai populasies kan bou voordat jy dan nou die volgende jaar dan nou aardappels plant nie, net om daai populasies te lig. So as jy kyk na 'n budget op beroking en so aan, jy het 'n redelike paar rand wat jy kan spandeer in die jare voordat jy aardappels plant. En dit wat ons nou op die gronde sien, ek dink dit werk definitief.
My naam is Jacques Nel en ek boer in die Tomburg omgewing. Ek produseer gewoonlik is 64 hektaar vir Simba en dan 60 hektaar varsprodukte mark. Ons plant FL 2108 vir Simba en dan vir die mark net mondeels. Ons rotasiestelsel is maar plus minus 4 jaar wat 'n land rus voordat hy terugkom met die aardappels. Partykeer is outomaties of eie tussenin, anders lê hy net skoon met voersorging tot die volgende aardappelhoes weer. Vir ons is die belangrikste ding as hy kom by die boerdery in die algemeen, ek sê maar altyd vir myself is die 4 B's. Dis beplanning, besproeiing, bemesting en bespuiting. Van die 4 B's is die belangrikste seker die beplanning, maar na die beplanning is die besproeiing belangriker as die bemesting en die bespuiting. Water is ons grootste beperkende faktor in die bosveld. Die boorgate, soos enige boer weet, as hy eers gesak het, tel hy nie weer sommer op nie. Tensy jy in 'n gebied is wat goeie opvangs het, wat ons nie het in hierdie omgewing nie. So nadat ons dit geleer het en die groenlig vir ons aangegaan het, dat ons baie beter agter ons boorgate moet kyk, het ons besluit om saam met ons besproeiingsvernoot, Potties besproeiing, daar aan die kant naby ons Spruit, het ons elke boorgat elke jaar uitgetrek, getoets, watervlakke getoets, gekyk hoe vinnig hy herstel. So het ons maar pypies ingesit, 20 mm polypipe, saam met die pomp en die motor afgesit in die gat. En die eenvoudige rede is om die watervlak te toets en te monitor terwyl 'n ou pomp en nadat 'n ou gepomp het, hoe vinnig dit weer herstel tot die oorspronklike vlak. Hier moet 'n goeie rede wees hoekom 'n ou boorgat start. Alhoewel 'n ou besproeiingsboer is. Ek meen die water is verseker die belangrikste hulpbron van al die goeders waarmee hy werk. Ons het eintlik maar min swaar grond, dis maar hoofsaaklik 5 na 10% klei en so ons het nie daai baie swaar gronde nie. Ja, ons kunsmisprogramme werk ons maar met Andrei Smith en Corneille Engelbrecht van Atlas Kunsmis. Ons koop nie altyd by Atlas nie, maar dis die lekker ding. Andrei is maar vir ons 'n onafhanklike ou. Ons het vanjaar baie meer met Atlas geplant as vorige jare, maar ons doen nou maar al die aanbevelings, eie, tomaties, aardappels met die 2 manne en ek moet sê, hulle is 'n baie belangrike deel van ons boerdery. So op die oomblik gebruik ons baie hande arbeid. Hier waar ons nou vir Simba uithaal, het ons 50 vrouens in die land wat optel, plus minus 8, 9 ouens wat die sakke volmaak op die kant van die land, dan nog 'n paar drywers Ons sorteer glad nie op die kant van die land met 'n masjien of met 'n sizer of iets nie. Elke vrou in die land moet vir haarself dink en sorteer en grootte gradeer, in die sak sit en so gaan hy weg na Simba toe, maar oor al die jare is dit nog definitief die moeite werd gewees. Die mense doen 'n goeie werk en sover werk dit vir ons baie goed. As 'n klomp ouens wat saak maak, hoekom ou sukses wil maak van dit, nie net vir ou self nie, glad nie. En uit die hart van die saak wil ou meer suksesvol wees en wil ou vorentoe gaan en groter dinge doen, maar die boerdery is maar ook 'n seker om die leefstyl te hê wat 'n ou het met 'n boerdery. Is seker maar wat ou laat aanhou doen wat ou doen en graag beter wil doen. En natuurlik ou se verhouding met ou se werkers, met ou se arbeid, met ou se vriende. Dit alles inspireer ou om 'n sukses te maak van die boerdery en om die besigheid uit te brei en vorentoe te vat. As ons saam met die ander ouens plant wat ons nou by mense grond huur en saam plant, maak die Simba aartappels vir ons baie goeie sin. Eerste rede is daar waar 'n ou langs die land is, haal ons uit, ons laai dit op die lorries en is weg mark toe. So dis die een groot voordeel. Ons ry niks aan terug pakkies toe nie, ons sorteer dit op die land en dis op die lorries en dis weg. As daar nie dissipline is nie, moet jy ook nie kom boer nie. Die Engelse sê fail to plan and you plan to fail en dis die waarheid. Jy kan nie sonder dit nie. Jy kan nie sonder dit nie. Jy moet 'n goeie vernoot in die besproeiingsbedryf hê en ou se dissipline moet goed wees.
Ek is Mani Groewe. Ek is hier in die Oos-Vrystaat, hier tussen Lindley en Pieterstein. Ek is hier so op die plaas Bankies.
Ja, wat my aardappels aanbetref, ek plant so 17 jaar aardappels. Ons voordele weer in die Oos-Vrystaat, dis koel, ons kan ons seisoen bietjie reg. En omrede met die winter is die gronde en die goed mos nou maar lekker koel. Ek plant maar net mondeels. Ek het begin met mondeels en ja, ek is nog nie oorreed om 'n ander kultivar te plant nie. Ons doen goed met die mondeels. Hy het maar sy uitdagings, hy dra vergroening en daai goed is maar hier by ons 'n storie oor hy vlak dra, maar hy doen goed. Ek ken maar net die mondeel kultivar op die stadium sover. Ek stel nie eintlik belang aan ander kultivars. Ons is baie streng op kwaliteit, op ons naam. Ek het eintlik te veel mense in die stoor, maar dit gaan net oor kwaliteit. As ek nou vinnig moet dink, dit word 3 keer die kwaliteit, as daar byvoorbeeld 'n medium by 'n large is, word dit voordat in die sak ingaan, is daar ook nog beheer wat dit uithaal. Dis die een ding, en die ander ding, ja, daar's 'n klomp goedjies by die pakstoor eintlik kan ek sê. Dit 'n eenvoudige voorbeeld, ek was met skoon boorgatwater. Ek was met skoon water en dan gaan dit nou in die pakstoor in en dan die ander ding, ek het elektroniese sakskale daar, sakvullers eintlik is die regte naam, maar daar's nie een sak wat nie weer geweeg word. Ek maak al my sakke ten minste 10.4 kg. Omrede ek wil na 'n week wil ek nog steeds daai 10.4. Ek meen na 'n week gaan hy na 10 kg toe, maar ek wil nie na 'n week is hy 9.5 kg. So dit gaan oor die verbruiker. Ek wil na 'n week nog steeds hê daai een moenie voel hy word ingedoen wat my aardappels koop nie, want 'n mens weet nie hoe lank lê die goed en so. Ja, ek dink dis die ding, en dan het ek my sakkies en goed ook is elke graad het sy eie kleur wat uitstaan, wat die koper voel ons maar log. Hulle is mooi. Weet jy Nico, ek dink in die aardappelbedryf daar's nie kort paai. Jy doen die ding reg. Jou bewerkings, al daai goed moenie afskeep nie. As jy moet spuit byvoorbeeld as dit gehaal het, moenie daai ding uitstel vir 'n dag of 2 nie. Ek meen baie keer kom jy albei Saterdagmiddag hier deur. Ek sal nou nie die spuit nie Sondag nie, maar dan Maandag moet jy 'n vliegtuig kry en dit spuit. So dis die groot ding wat ek dink met die as jy met aardappelbedryf wil gaan, doen die ding reg. Gooi die kunsmis wat jy moet gooi die regte produk, spuit, moenie uitstel nie. As jy op 'n spuitprogram is van 10 dae, spuit 10 dae. As jy 2 weekliks is, spuit 2 weekliks. Want jy gaan inboet as jy dit kort baie wil probeer vat. Weet jy Nico, met die aardappelbedryf, die eerste ding is die Here se genade wat die reën dan nou insluit. Sonder reën het ons nie 'n oes nie. Tweede ding sal ek sê is my vrou, my regterhand in die stoor. En derde ding sal ek sê in my aardappelbedryf in die droëlandbedryf, maar ek meen besproeiing al daai is dieselfde is arbeid. Ek kan nie aardappels plant sonder arbeid. Ek het arbeid nodig. En dit raak 'n krisis want die wette en al die goed raak het al hoe strenger en ons weet nie hoe lank dit nog volhoubaar gaan wees met die arbeidsgedeelte.
Okay, so my name is Murray Thompson from Anthorn Farming in Christiana. I'm planting about 300 hectares of potatoes in conjunction with Westgrow potatoes, producing seed as well as table potatoes. I've been farming for 10 years now. I came to the farm as a 27-year-old city boy from Shanghai and started farming after the tragic death of my late father. Okay, so all of our potatoes are under full irrigation. That is coming out of the Vaal River. Christiana is located quite near to the Vaalharts irrigation scheme, and we're between the Warrington and the Bloemhof dams. The water situation this year has been slightly more challenging than normal, with a much higher than average rainfall, which has mitigated some of the problems that we have experienced with Eskom's electricity supply. The rain has helped us out. Agriculture always has its challenges, and I think farmers will always come up with a reason to complain about the weather. We're going through a wetter, cooler cycle at the moment. Our challenges are electricity supply is problematic with our tight irrigation scheduling. A day or two with no electricity is hugely problematic. It's such a sensitive crop. The other challenge we're having is certainly input costs. The outlook for the next year to 18 months looks reasonably challenging due to international political events and what appears to be an international inflationary economic environment. We have a huge drive to farm sustainably, which our main mechanism that we use is our crop rotation cycle. We're on a 7-year cycle where we're planting potatoes, followed up by some maize with grass planted between, followed by 5 or 6 years of fallow fields. This is allowing our soil to rest appropriately, keeping the microbial life as healthy as possible by putting it into a natural environment. At Westgrow we really put a lot of effort and a huge investment into developing new cultivars. The varieties that we're really excited about that are taking really good shape within the market are Panamera, and as well as Sababa and Tyson, which all three of them have quite different growing and cooking properties. So there is sure to be some solutions to improve the potato production environment in South Africa via cultivar development. Okay, I think in the last few years there's been a huge cost pinch in the agricultural industry, where prices of our products hasn't gone up nearly as fast as our input costs. For this reason, a lot of farmers have tried to cut costs wherever they can, whether it be on labor or with input costs or with consultants. Here at Anthorn we take a very, very different approach, and we make sure that everyone in our environment, all our stakeholders, whether it be staff, suppliers, consultants, whatever it may be, market agents, everyone has a value to add, and we are allowing them to add their value by acknowledging their contributions to our business within a framework that they can still have a sustainable business of their own. So stakeholder management, I think, or a more friendly stakeholder management is the one main thing that I think we're doing well here that is becoming less popular to do within the agricultural industry. Within our labour force, we've tried not to cut our labour force at all. We've rather tried to get each labourer to be more productive, whether it be from a seasonal worker all the way up to management, and that's providing appropriate tools, whether it be through mechanisation or training. Also, the approach that we take with suppliers and other stakeholders is, as opposed to trying to negotiate down price, we'd rather say we'll pay you full price, but we would like 110% of the service or the product. And that gets people into a more positive mindset when dealing with Anthorn farming, and which allows us to have fantastic relationships with all our stakeholders, from in our seed pipeline to our chemical suppliers, to our fertilizer suppliers, agents and our staff.
All right, let's give our finalists another round of applause. Amazing stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting any time, we are going to have the musos entertain us again, and then shortly after we are going to go into our main course, but also still to come the announcement of the winner, so please do stay tuned for that, stay in your seats for that, but also enjoy the meal and enjoy the music.
Checking out that catalog. Can't believe my eyes, so many women without a flaw. And I ain't gon' give it up, steady tryna pick it up like a car. I'ma hit it, I'm leaving it, latch onto it until tomorrow, yeah. Shawty, I can see that you got so much energy. The way you're twirling up them hips round and round. There's no reason at all why you can't leave here with me. In the meantime, stay, let me watch you break it down. Gonna be okay.
hustle. I got it, just stay close enough to get it. Don't slow. Drive it, clean it, lights out, bleed it, spend the last dough. I got it in your pocket. I got it, just dance, little dance. Da da do do, just dance. Da da do do, just dance.
Hey y'all, it's time to get funky, y'all. Ha, ha, ha. Come on, gonna get funky. Come on now. Walk that dog, yeah. Play that bass, boy. Come on, hey. Come on. Come on. You come to dance? Did you come to have a good time?
Let me hold you tight. Starlight, star bright, star bright. Could you love me tonight? Oh, darling. 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 Could you love me tonight? Like a song in perfect harmony. I see you every night in my dreams. All I need is your love. All I need is your baby. Oh, darling, could you love me tonight? Oh, darling, let me hold you tight. Starlight, star bright, star bright. Could you love me tonight? Oh, darling, love me tonight. Your smiling faces on earth like stars. I can't tell you how much precious you are. So sweet, I'm here to stay. I love you more to stay. Just between us there is a feeling, baby. Oh, darling, could you love me tonight? Oh, darling, let me hold you tight. Starlight, starlight, could you love me tonight?
Sjoe, daai gesegde kom nou by daai magies vol oogies toe. Lekker geëet. I hope the food was amazing. I had a delicious meal. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are basically almost at the end, so we're going for home run. We're going to be commencing with the formalities. I'm just going to ask that we take our seats, and then I'm going to be back in about 2 minutes, and then we're going to continue. Thank you so much. Sy dames en here. Lekker. Home run indeed. All right. Let's commence. I'm going to ask that Andre, please join me in front. As we're about to announce the winner. Of course, we left you in a bit of a cliffhanger just now. In radio, they call it you must come back. So you mustn't just eat and go to your rooms. You must come back for the winner. Also going to call on Christian Gisel. He'll come later on. All right. Excellent stuff. All right, excellent stuff. Let me give over to you, Andre.
All right. Hello. Thanks. So, the first thing I believe most of you did when you heard the theme of Potatoes 2050 was to calculate whether you'll be here or not. And my guess is that some of you did the calculations wrong. So, who here is 42 years and younger in the room? Sure. So, you are very likely to be here in 2050 still. So, I'll see you here. So, we've seen an increase in the life expectancy over the past decades. And some of the older people here, when they started to work, not that long ago, the retirement age was 60 years old. Now, currently it's 65. And my best guess, and I've had a quick discussion with Peter about it, is that it will change to 70 quite soon. So it changed within one generation or in one season. So I think the most of you might have to work longer, as you will last longer than your pension will. So so Bruce Cedric and the Honourable Mr. Trump, what we're saying here also is it's true to our rugby players. We'll keep them here until 65 or 70 just to level the playing field. So can we just play the video, please?
these shots, if you showered brewing, calm it down.
I'm not finished. So you have to wait a bit longer to hear who's the winner. So we can all see this wave of 2050 coming closer, and we can't do anything about it. But what we can do is choose to either dive into it or let it hit us, and all you see is arms, legs, sand, dentures, bikini tops, and anything. So 10 years of experience takes 10 years. And I think we all know that, and we all agree. But if we unite as an industry, we can grow 300 times 10 years every 10 years if we do it together. So my plea for tonight is that those under the age of 42 spend more time with the guys over 42, because we will need the knowledge and experience in this industry going forward. So do we spend enough time with the likes of Gerard Postumus, Sanet Tiart, CTF, and Karel van der Merwe to learn about the seed industry? Have we learned everything that Frank Lawrence knew about the seed industry? In terms of fertilizer, have we spent, or do we spend enough time with guys like Piet Brink, Kivit Mol, to understand how to fertilize potatoes? Have any one of you heard how Albert de Villiers uses cover crops to improve his soil health, to improve his nutrient use efficiencies? Het enige een van julle al die tyd gemaak om by Loffie Brand te gaan sit om te vra waarna kyk 'n bank as hulle vir jou finansiering moet toestaan? Lees ons die artikels van Prof Martin Stein oor watergebruik. Ek kan enige iemand aanbeveel om 'n bietjie by Jaconel te gaan kuier om te gaan kyk hoe bestuur hy water en hoe waardeer hy hierdie belangrike hulpbron van ons. Has anyone spent time with Gerard de Villiers, André Broeksma, and Chris Buckler to understand how to approach a fertilizer or chemical spray program? Something that I would definitely recommend is to spend time with our previous winner and the longest winner of Potato Grower of the Year, George Barnard, just to see how he helps new farmers and other farmers, not just by telling him what he does, but explaining why he does it the way he does. It's mind-blowing to see him in action. So, if anyone in any business wants to know something about putting a team together that promotes and just complements each other's strengths and weaknesses, go visit Murray Thompson. I think he does it very well. Enige producent en enige besigheid wat produkte verkoop, kan gerus bietjie daar op Imani en sy vrou Helene gaan kuier om te sien hoe passie en presisie en trots enige standaarde wat APAC of enige iemand kan stel net oortref. And lastly, do we understand the marketing of our potatoes? Johan van Deventer, I think he's got a lot more passion about marketing of potatoes than he's got experience on it. And he's got a lot of experience on it. Something else you can sure make time to do is to have a chat with Nico Wagner, if you get time in between his phone calls, to understand and to cherish the way that he measures his marketing strategy. It's phenomenal, and I definitely recommend it. So what I'm trying to say here is that in this room and in this industry, we've got a lot of knowledge, we've got a lot of experience. And my plea is to please not let this go to waste, with each of us sitting on our own island and waiting for this 2050 wave to come. So let's work together to ensure that we as an industry can be ready for 2050 by 2030. Because by 2050, we will all have to eat potatoes. Thanks.
Amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Andre. Just another reminder, as we were talking about 2050, all the pictures that you take, please do hashtag them potatoes 2050 as you put them on your social media, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, all of that. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, ek het myself nou 'n bietjie voorgespring, but I would like to call on now Christian Gisel and JF van der Merwe, the chairperson of Potatoes SA, to please come to the front as Christian will then announce the winner.
All right. Yep. Right. Thank you so much, Tabisa, and certainly a moment we've all been waiting for. Very exciting. Obviously, all of the finalists really worthy contenders, but there can only be one winner, and we're really, really excited to announce this winner tonight. So over and above the travel voucher that we will be giving, the winner will also receive a trip to Switzerland to see our research and development facilities. So Bruce, I hope you will be a good host. He's giving a thumbs up. But anyway, let's not keep you waiting any longer. So the Syngenta National Potato Farmer of the Year award goes to Murray Thompson.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. What a privilege to stand before you here this evening and receive this award. It's an unbelievable recognition for all the hard work that has gone into Anthorn in the last 10 years. Well done to the finalists. You have all done so well. It is a huge privilege to be seen in the same light as you, so well done. I'd like to thank the sponsors this evening, Syngenta, as well as Potato South Africa, for putting on an unbelievable event this evening, but also a hugely successful Congress, so well done to you. So on being nominated for and now winning this award, I was forced to reflect a little bit on the potential success recipe of what's happened in Anthorn, which has got us to where we are. And my mind immediately goes to our very simple business plan that we have. That our focus is very much on simplicity, getting execution of plans right, not trying to innovate too radically, just doing it iteratively. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to the people within and without our business that has made it what it is. So I'd like to thank all the stakeholders that have helped us as a business and helped me as an individual stand here before you tonight. So thank you to our chemical agents, our fertilizer agents, our agronomist and technical team, our friends in government, our suppliers, our market agents, and last but not least, our customers that are so critical in our value chain that help us all be here. So thank you for that. Thank you. There's, however, one individual who stands head and shoulders above anyone else in terms of their contribution to the success of Anthorn farming, and that is Mr. Johan Nel, our head of production and general manager. I've had the privilege of working with Johan for 10 years now. Ek sê vir Johan dankie vir al die bloed, sweet en trane oor die jare, die letterlike slapelose nagte, die vriendskap wat jy vir my gegee het, die leierskap wat jy vir jou span gee en jou geduld met my soms vreemde redenasies oor die probleme en geleenthede in ons besigheid. So dankie vir alles. Another cornerstone in our success has certainly been our association with Westgrow over the years. Not only in the technical support that we get in the fields, which help us produce a superior product, but also trying to do the impossible task of meeting supply and demand of seed stock and varieties. It's an unbelievable job and has shielded us from so much volatility in our industry. So I would like to thank Westgrow, Gerard and your team. Thank you very much for everything you've done for us. But the real reason why I stand here, of course, is my beautiful wife, Sandy. Thank you for everything that you've done, supporting me in my crazy dream to go farming. I know it's been a tough path for us. You're an inspiration every day with all your businesses that you run up here in Gauteng. You're an unbelievable mother, and you still have so much time to spread love and kindness to everyone around us. I love you very much, and thank you very much.
There we go. Absolutely beautiful. Let's give Mario another round of applause. Wat ek opgelet het is, you started at 27 and you've been in the business for 10 years. Absolutely amazing. Well done, congratulations, and also thank you for teaching, I think, the rest of the room that this takes time. Just like your potatoes, awards, getting awards, it takes time, and you will get there. So thank you very much. Huge congratulations. Let's give him another round of applause. Dames en here, so kom die aand tot 'n einde. It's very sad, but it's true. En ek dink julle gaan nou lekker kuier. I know that vodka also comes from potatoes. So please, if you're gonna vodka, do so wisely. Just from my side, a special thank you to Potatoes SA. Thank you so much. Vele Baba, dankie aan jou span. It's absolutely amazing. Really enjoyed myself tonight. Also, special thank you to, of course, Syngenta, the Chip Mag, and then Potato Industry Development Trust. I know I got to mention that as well. The tech team at the back, with the videos, Baba Dankie, making us look all pretty and also doing the videos. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Thank you so much. And then to the staff of this beautiful hotel, thank you so much to you guys as well. Well, dis nou dit. Dit was lekker man, nou is dit klaar. Guys, dessert has been served, but I saw there's a few of you that actually had dessert as well. So dessert has been served, and that is the same place where you got your mains. From me, Thabiso Kambule, thank you so much for your gracious hospitality. If you're going to drive, please do drive safely, and until we see each other again. Take care. God bless. Cheers.